Chapter 3. Sean, you got me today. Tell me, what is it gonna take for you to let go of me? After being slapped for so many times, Tiger was not that tough anymore. Kneel and apologize to my mother. Then I'll let you go. Sean, that's enough. I'm fine. Let's go. And pulled Sean's clothes and tried to persuade him. But Sean stood still and looked at Tiger coldly. Under Sean's cold gaze, Tiger felt a chill run down his spine. He simply lost the courage to resist. All right. Tiger gritted his teeth and agreed. Then, he knelt in front of Anne, yet his eyes were filled with resentment. He took the insult to heart and decided to kill Sean and his mother afterwards. Auntie, I was wrong. Please forgive me. Anne was still worried now, but she felt much better after Tiger apologized. Sean, let's go. Don't mind about them. Okay, Mom. Sean agreed. But he knew that Tiger would not let it go. So, he activated the polarity jade, and Tiger's information popped into his mind. Mid-stage gonorrhea because of casual sex. Symptoms include alopecia, body odor, dry mouth, and rash. Sean sneered. You must have STD. Sean suddenly said to Tiger. What are you talking about? Tiger was shocked and looked at Sean in fear. I said you have STD. And there's no cure. What nonsense are you talking about? I don't have that. Tiger said in a panic. Sean sneered and was about to leave with Anne without explaining. Sean had thought if he should kill Tiger. Now, it seemed that there was no need to do so. Living on with STD was the most significant pain. Tiger would die slowly. Micah heard it and thought of Tiger's weird behavior recently. Then her face turned deathly pale. I wondered why you came to see your doctor but kept me waiting down there. So, you slept with other women and got STD. I'm going to kill you. Micah pounced toward Tiger angrily. Fuck off. Tiger was already furious. He slapped Micah to the ground, cursing angrily. I provide you with such a good life. So what if I slept with other women? I thought you might have slept with other men and got me STD. I haven't settled the score with you, yet you wanna hit me? You're the worst. I was so stupid that I got together with you. Micah sat on the ground with messy hair. She pointed at Tiger and trembled in anger. She never expected that Tiger would say that to her. Now you regret it? Why did you seduce me back then? I remember that you were going to marry Sean. But then you climbed into my bed. You know what? Good girls would never do that. Tiger snorted coldly and called Micah's bluff. Tears flowed down Micah's face. She regretted it very much. She wouldn't have been reduced to this situation if she had less vanity and loved Sean with all her heart. Wait. Sean. He can tell at a glance that Tiger has STD, so he must know how to cure me. If I beg him, he will help me. Thinking of this, Micah could no longer care about anything else. She immediately chased after Sean. Sean. When Micah saw Sean again, she felt so aggrieved that she almost cried. Sean stopped. You must have a way to cure me, right? I'm sorry that I betrayed you. I was wrong. Please save me for the sake of our past. If you cure me, I'll do anything as you say. Please. Micah pleaded in a low and broken voice. Do you remember it? That's how I begged you back then. I begged you not to leave me, but what did you do? You mocked me and even made me kneel in the heavy rain for a night. The next day, I had a fever of 40 degrees and still brought you breakfast. Remember, what did you do? You left without hesitation. Sean said calmly. At that time, did you ever think you would come and beg me one day? I know how to cure you, but I'm sorry. I'll never, ever help you. With that, Sean supported Anne and left without hesitation. Micah should have been erased from his heart long ago. Micah stood there blankly and watched Sean walking farther and farther away. She couldn't help but cry loudly with regret. When Sean and Anne walked out of the hospital, a black Mercedes-Benz stopped in front of them. This is Yolanda's car. What is she doing here? She should be at the company now. Sean was surprised. A beautiful woman slowly put the passenger window down. She had a small oval face and a perfect figure. The sunglasses on her face made her look extremely cold and gorgeous. Her clothes were all from expensive brands. Get in the car, Yolanda said coldly to Sean. She was simply giving an order, and Sean could not refuse. Mom, let's go. Sean did not expect that Yolanda would come to pick up his mother from the hospital. He was a little touched. He opened the car door and was about to help Anne in. But Anne shrank back and said nervously, "No, there's no need. My clothes are dirty. Ishold get in the car. You can go with Yolanda, don't mind about me." Sean felt so sad. Tears rolled in his eyes. But he tried to hold them back. It doesn't matter. After Sean helped Anne into the car, Yolanda started the car silently and drove forward, leaving the hospital behind. Sean, where are we going? In the back seat, and pulled Sean's clothes and asked in a low voice. But Sean did not know where Yolanda was going either. He was confused too. Yolanda, where are we going? Sean asked, but Yolanda remained cold and didn't say a word. There was an air of intention in the car. Since they married, Yolanda had never been friendly to Sean. Sean was used to it. After all, he was just a tool for Yolanda to escape from marrying other families. Sean was Yolanda's husband on the surface for the past 3 years. But everyone knew that he was actually a servant of the Lanes. He married Yolanda, but they had never slept together. 10 minutes later, the Mercedes-Benz stopped at a nice community. Get off the car, Yolanda shouted coldly.